I am Carl Zeus for CNN 10. In the Middle East country of Syria, American troops are on the move. There are about a dozen members of U.S. armed forces there. They are leading landing of this international fighting against the Islam terrorist group, which took up a large part of Syria, only in the country's civil war. But now, U.S. Defense Secretary Mark Esper says the American troops could become caught. The nation of Turkey will be advancing to northern Syria, with targeting the Kurd, an ethnic group that live in the region. Kurdish militias in Syria have been American allies. They have helped the US-led coalition defeat Islamic State fighters. But Turkey considered the Kurds to be terrorists, and after the US removed about 50 troops from northern Syria last week, Turkish forces pushed into the area. Their government say it going after terrorists there and establishing peace. The Trump administration says it moving all remaining U.S. troops out of northern Syria. The President Donald Trump said last night that they'll stay in the region to prevent the comeback of the Islamic State. Critics of U.S. troops movement have said America abandoned its Kurdish ally, hurting U.S. credibility and potential liberation gains against Islamic State. The Trump administration says Turkey was going to move into northern Syria anyway, and that the U.S. needed to keep service members away from conflicts between the Turks and any process to fight them. Republicans and Democrats in the U.S. government have been pushing for new sanctions penalties on Turkey's economy. Last night, President Trump announced some sanctions would be put in place. It's unclear if they go far enough to strict punishment on Turkey. 10-second trivia. The first U.S. presidential debate broadcast on radio featured which of these candidates? Thomas Truby, Adlai Stevenson II, Roosevelt. In 1948, Republican hopeful Harold Stassen and Thomas Dewey took part in the first debate on the radio. That debate was part of primary process, a series of preliminary election decide which nominee appear on the president ballot. Incumbent President Harry Truman defeated New York Governor Dewey that year. Looking forward to 2020 presidential election, there are no debates scheduled for the Republican Party, with the incumbent president being a Republican, but there have already been several, including one tonight, for a historically large field of Democrats. All of these events are milestones on the long road to the presidency. There is a primary from Donald losing Donald Trump. Here is our in Pennsylvania, Florida, and then you got a bed there and a yes, unique slave partial out there. CO2 into the L. Thank you. Substance on. Cement has a huge carbon footprint when one places it trade. It's called the carbon carrier. There's innovations. It's just stop stick action happening all over the place. Exactly. If we're able to use 5% of the carbon footprint dark trade industry, that's a significant change from where up by now. Ultimately, at least technology exploits across the raw 700 megatons of CO2 every year. And that's the same as taking 150 million cars off the road every year. It's going to take concrete. Money by using last submerged ingredient, cement. At a assisted living center in Texas, a group of senior citizens says they missed eating out candy on Halloween. So they took to social media and asked the community and send in candy and to let the local kids know. Their home was a safe and fun place to trick or treat. Well, the candy has come pouring in, and the seniors hoping all of the kids surrounding neighborhood come knocking at the door in over 2 weeks. If we were just twins or because her eye totally popping, sure there might be some sneakers that are older kids start bursting the door like some like giant nerd jolly venture. Some might wanna gobstop me in a tracks or tell me this get a little. The doubt will only cause us to continue, as we all want us to walk a Milky Way full of all and joy. With my butterfingers crossed around whole trunk chocolate sugar. I'm Carl Zeus, and that's at CNN.